I'm sitting here watching Jail. It comes on like Roku or whatever. And I just thought about it. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. When people act crazy, right? Even ones who go out and harm people, do you think that they're born with it? Or, well, of course they would, I guess, maybe be born with it. Is that because of the system that the government has to give you shots and things like that when you're pregnant, and it counteracts and gives like a chemical imbalance? Because if you notice, a lot of like these psychologists and things like that, especially when people like on trial and stuff, they talk about a chemical imbalance. Do you think that is during pregnancy when you get all of these shots and they're drawing your blood? Where do you think that goes? Don't that go to the government system to be tested? And then when the baby's born, all of the shots that they have to get, like newborn and 1 month and 3 month and all of that, isn't that the reason why there's a chemical imbalance when these babies grow up to be adults and they harm people or harm themselves? What is your input on that? I really want to know, because it just hit me all of a sudden. The reason why we have, murderers and things like that is because the government has said it that way, which sort of makes sense. It sort of makes sense because you go back in Roman time, right? And you got Jesus, right? And you got Romans who killed Jesus. Then Romans decided to make a mockery and a example of what you can't do that Jesus did, right? But yet, the Romans today is the government. The government clearly is the devil, because go back to Romans, they're the one that killed Jesus, God's first and only son. We're made in the like image of that, right? It could go on and on. But yet, the people call themselves Christians, but they work for the government, the ones who killed Jesus. Think about that one. Wrap your mind around that. Oh, it's just so much. It's just so much. Am I the only one that thinks this? Am I the only one that's like getting downloads of this kind of stuff? Isn't that wild? You got churches who were in cults. That is a cult. The way they all come together in masses and rise Jesus from the dead, his spirit, they keep on and praising, and his spirit rises. And that necromancy, isn't that what that is? But yet the Romans is who created the churches, hence Catholic, because Buddhism was the first religion and they don't mix with Christianity, right? Your name, your last name, your surname is a Christian name. Again, the Christians, hence is Romans, hence is killed Jesus. Do you not think that that's bias and conflicting? I do. What is a Christian? Because these people who go around hurting people and hurting themselves, aren't they Christians? Are they not? When we talk about, no, they're the devil, well, who created them? The devil didn't create them. Would it be that the government shooting these babies up with this bullshit is what chemically imbalances them and then creates them? Just think about it. That's all I'm saying. Just think about it.